HomeLeone was established to build 1,000 low-cost homes to rescue people from the dreadful slums of Sierra Leone. Imagine if this was your home. After a brutal 10-year civil war, Sierra Leone has become a peaceful land again, but it remains among the poorest nations on earth.
There is an acute shortage of housing in Sierra Leone, more than 2 million in the city. 1/4 of that number, they live in slums, and their living environment is not conducive.
Life is really terrible in this community. Lawlessness, sickness, we don't have a health center here. Even the police are afraid to come into this community. These are all problems we face.
Where I'm living now is not safe for me. Some men came in, they start hitting the house, flooding, all these rats, they bite people, a lot of mosquitoes, cause malaria, a lot of sickness. Even the water is not good for my health.
Hundreds of thousands of people live amongst raw sewage, in stifling heat, crowding into leaky tin shacks that they call home. No one should have to live like this. Together, we can make a difference to their lives.
I've been coming to Sierra Leone for over 10 years now, and we've been able to do a significant amount of work in this country. We've built schools, dormitories, clinics, all sorts of things that have transformed the lives of so many people. But over that time, I've also noticed that there are thousands of people here living in slums. And so we have a vision to build some low-cost homes, to take people from slums, to give them jobs, to give them hope, to give them purpose. Then I believe we can help this country and help thousands of people one day.
The HomeLeone plan follows years working in Freetown, walking the slums, understanding people's needs and aspirations. We've spoken to government ministers, embassies and other charities. In 2014, an international report noted that Freetown now needs 280,000 new homes, and the distress becomes more acute each year. Virtually none have been built since 1989, and there seem to be no plans for the low-cost housing so desperately needed. With your help, this plan for 1,000 new homes can become a reality. We're not just building homes, we're building communities. For each individual helped out of slum living, we want to provide the opportunity for life change. Each home will cost less than £5,000 or $8,000. There will also be places to house training and businesses, enabling the new communities to become self-sufficient. HomeLeone has been given enough land to build the first 300 homes and help residents begin income-generating activities. Think for a moment how much the house you live in is worth. £5,000 or $8,000 barely covers most people's moving costs. But in Freetown, that's the cost of a new home, a new start for families, freeing them from the worst effects of poverty.
A new home for them will mean heaven on earth, because these people have spent so much of their time in their life trying to build just a mud house. It's just to survive. It will change their life. It will give them a meaning of life.
So with the land ready and the plans drawn up, here are 2 ways that you can make these communities a reality as soon as possible. Firstly, we urgently need generous people like you to give as much as you can to build these homes. Secondly, come overseas with us. Bring your company or community teams. Work alongside local people. You can help to build one of these homes in person. With your help, together, we can HomeLeone.